Keep it rolling, bro.
Right, good man. So welcome to the Right Show. This is the show where basically I share many things about manhood, like many things in terms of like training, fitness, mindsets, relationship, like all the whole shebang. And in today's show, clearly I'm not alone. I brought a guest today, good friend of mine. We go way back, man. We go way back. And before we get into today's topic, this show is brought to you by Rise Coaching. This is my coaching platform where I help guys, turn around the mindset, like really achieve the body they want, and then make an impact around themselves. So without further ado, man, my guest today is a good friend of mine. We go way back. We used to train together a couple of years ago. We competed together. We competed against each other. He fucking beat my ass. He's a 4 times UKBFF men physique champion. He's a top 5 UKBFF British championship. This guy is an all-round athlete, and I thought that having him on the show today would be really good, to really share like some insights into what he's doing. He's also a father. He recently became a father. He joined the fatherhood club. So, and welcome to my good friend Adewale. Is that correct? Yeah, Adewale Balogun. That's my good friend. How are you doing, brother?
Well, I'm good, Ollie. I'm good, man. Thank you very much for actually, inviting me, to your platform. So I'm really, really good. I'm doing my thing. I'm doing great. That's all I can say. I'm good.
That's good, brother. Whenever I have a guest, I always start with some rapid fire questions to get you fired up. Okay, so I'm going to ask you questions really quick. Give me your answer. Okay, so first one is big arms or big legs?
I think that's a tricky question actually. Well,
you got to pick one, man.
Well, you have to have a big legs, and just to stay in proportion. You don't want to have a big arm to have a skinny leg. So I think I've got both. It's not big, but it's shredded.
So which one you pick then?
I think I'll pick arms.
Big arms. All right. Every day's arms. So next one is chicken or fish?
Chicken or fish? Well, yeah, fish.
Come on, man. What's wrong? Yeah.
Basically, when you're competing, right, you eating too much chicken every day, so you kind of get fed up with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When you cook your chicken, it's dry. So you don't have it doesn't have a taste. You know what I mean? So I don't like chicken. I just go with fish.
Bro, you a disappointment to the black race, man. All right. Next one. And coffee or tea?
Of course, coffee, definitely.
Coffee, yeah, that's the one. And last one, if you want to read a book or watch that book as a movie, which one will you pick?
Read a book or watch the book as a movie? I watch the book as a movie.
Yeah, that's faster. Good man. I like your answers though.
Thank you, man.
I'm really disappointed in the fish shit. Like,
you understand that because when you're competing and you're eating fish for like 3 months, man, you just get fed up with it. You just want to change your fish. That's what happened to me.
Yeah. So you got fed up of chicken.
Yeah, I got fed up of chicken breast. I just plain, no sauce, no nothing. The chucking over, that's it. I just get fed up.
All right, that's cool. I respect that, man. That's your choice. I respect that. Now, let's get into this, man. As I was saying, like we've been training. How many years ago? Was that 5 years ago when we started training at Future?
2014, yeah. That's 2 years ago, yeah.
That's 4 years. Yeah, 4 years ago. So before that, like, how long have you been in the whole game of fitness? Like, how did you come across like the whole competing things? Like, give me a bit of a backstory.
Before that, I was actually, before we started training together, I was actually competing because I did West Midlands Championship. That was in 2014, yeah, and I won that. So prior to that, I've been training for like 4 years, basically.
Okay.
So because I'm so cut, I'm so big and shredded, so I didn't know what I want to do. So I just thought, because I was studying as well in Coventry, so I just wanted, because of the whole study, and I just wanted to do something that involve, fitness, something challenging, not only education. So I wanted to challenge it, like, that's going to make me, work myself, how. I just went on the internet and just Google, fitness competition. That's why I came about BFF. And when I came about UKBFF, I just saw the, West Midlands show. From 2014, I just got hooked to it. That's it. So from 2014, I've been competing up to today.
So you started training 4 years before 2014. Yeah. So that's sorry. So that 2010.
10 years, basically.
You started, and then
yeah.
Okay. And why did you start in the first place?
Why did I start? Number one, I started because of challenges, right?
Okay.
For a lot of things as well. So
that
weighed me down, so I didn't know, how to go about, beating those challenges. That's how to just go.
Okay.
And so,
mate, dude, we all started skinny. You wanted to get some meat on here so that they can eat you, man. So you started in 2010, and then 4 years later, you get properly to the whole competing thing.
Yes.
Was that your first competition 4 years after that?
Yeah, my first competition was actually Future Fitness.
Oh yeah, okay.
That was Future Fitness. That was in summer 2014, because the West Midlands show was in September.
Okay, so that was a local show, obviously organized by the gym. Yeah. Okay.
Yes. So basically, I did that one. That was in July.
Okay.
When I did that one, came second, and from there I got with about the UK.
So your first show, the Future Fitness one, you got in there, and you placed second.
Yes, second, yeah.
Then the same year you go on and then you win the West Midlands UKBFF.
Exactly.
How the fuck did you do that, man?
I just got a feedback from the, from the, Kevin, the Future Fitness.
Yeah, Kev. Yeah, okay, yeah.
Got a feed. When I came second, the guy that actually won me had a bit of a size than me. So I was size, and that state, I was shredded for lacking size. I got a feedback from Kevin. You got to work on this, you got to work on this, you got to work on this. You need to become a champion, you got to do this and do that. That's when I started going hard. When I got with the West Midlands show, that's when I started going hard.
So you 2010, 2014, obviously you start your whole competing journey.
Yes.
And you said you started 2010.
Yeah.
Do you mind actually sharing how old were you when you started?
Okay, how old were you? Yeah, when I started training, I was about 18, basically.
Okay.
So I was working in a pub, I was I just wanted to get some of the other side, because I'm seeing people like, they got muscle, girls and things like that. I was in college then, so I like, you know what? And I was so skinny. I had braces as well. Do you know what I mean? So I didn't have confidence in myself. Do you know what I mean? You know what? So, I'm like, okay, let's go. I started going to gym, and from there, the passion came.
So it was a self-confidence thing then, like, having the self-confidence, and then really like, I need to do something about it. I need to actually look better for myself, gain that confidence, and obviously that's what got you there. Now, when you were 18, if you could, right now, I'm sure you've accumulated a lot of experience with the whole competing and stuff like that.
Definitely.
What's the number one thing you will tell your 18 years old self?
Mm-hmm. Number one thing I'll tell my 18 years old self is that, you know what? You have a goal, right?
Yeah.
You have a goal, so don't worry about what people are saying, what you see. Focus on yourself.
Okay.
When you focus on yourself, you get to know who you are, you get to know yourself. And that's how I find out myself, because when I started training, I was actually looking up to people. I was just training for fun. You know, I didn't know what I was doing. I was, you know, doing it for girls and things like that. But when I realized that, you know, when I get to that competition stage, and I realized that, oh, at least it does help me, right? It just helped me when I was 18. But I was just doing it for just trying to impress people. That's what I was doing, you know, like trying to get, you know, kind of, sorry about that. That's London. Yeah, all the time.
Yeah, London from the police, man.
So, you know, so, yeah, I just, you know, I didn't know what I wanted to do, so I just kept going. When I was 18, I was just, you know, I wanted to be like other people, but I wasn't myself. You know, I was just confident. You know what I mean? But now I'm really just moving back to 18 of myself. You know, well, I'm confident now, and I just, you know, believe in yourself and just do what you got to do.
So you tell yourself obviously like to really stay focused on you, do the work, you know, and then good things will happen to you.
Exactly. I don't care about what other people are saying. That's it. Because I do care about what other people are saying. Because I don't care about, you know, how you don't look good, you look like shit, you know, you see the way you're hard. I was so bad, I was so ugly, so I was kind of like, you know, I didn't have confidence in myself. I'm always hiding. You know what I mean? So right now, going back to when I was 18, big man.
but you know what, like, it's one of the things I want to come back on it because, I mean, up to now, even in an era of social media, the whole internet thing, there will always be people criticizing you.
Of course, yes.
There will always be people be like, yeah, I mean, you know, he's like this, he's like that, he's like that. How do you cope with that?
On social media, I've had a lot of people telling me, oh, I'm a Jews, I'm a this, I'm a that. I don't care about what they say because I know myself, I know how I train hard. So, you know, I know where I'm coming from. I know how long I've been trained to get to this level. So if people are just telling you about, oh, you're on this, you're on that, you don't look good, you look blind, you know, I don't care. I just focus on myself. You're not focusing on these people because obviously you don't know the position you hold. Just got to ignore them. Make sure just self, you know, just have that strong mind, have that strong mentality right here. Like you don't care about what they say. I'm doing me. I'm not doing it. That's it. That's how I live my life, and you know, that's how I've been. That's it. I've had a lot of criticism, a lot, like, you know, people sliding to my DM and telling those sort of things. I don't care about them. You know, I just when I see that, I just block them. That's it.
Okay. I mean, you've been able to develop a thick skin, I would say, because like in this day and age, it's very hard because when you put yourself out there, you open yourself to criticism, and it's always gonna be there, you know. And you being able, obviously, like to block that out and then really zoning out, I think is something like we can take away from this conversation as well, because like I mean, even myself, I remember like I've been called out on my form on deadlift, like when I started doing powerlifting, like, oh, what the fuck is he doing, you know? And yeah, it gets you down a little bit, but now I'm like, you know what? Fuck you. You know?
You know what I tell them? Right?
Yeah.
I tell them that I'm telling them, if you don't have the type of body you have, you can't tell me nothing. If you get to my stage, talk to me.
Yeah. And that comes mostly for people who are not doing jack shit.
Exactly.
And who look like shit, and then you just feel like the experts in the books, you know. And I mean, it's really, I think it's something which is really important. But we're going to transition because you've been competing a lot, dude. I mean, since 2014, you started competing up to now. That's 4 years. Do you have any idea how many competitions you've competed in?
I've got, you know, the trophy can tell us over there because I have a heaviness right there. I've got about.
Dude, I can see that. Should have just moved the trophy right behind you, man. Come on, man. Come on.
It's quite a lot, man. Yeah, it's quite a lot, man. Number one, I'll bring it down here. So, this is my first competition in Coventry, which is a men's physique. I came second position.
Yeah.
Yeah. Number one. And this is the UKBFF Midlands for 2014. I won it overall men's physique champion. You know, I've got, Lord, let me bring it down. I'm coming.
Dude, you know you should have brought the trophies and then put them right behind you and be like, yo, I'm the shit. You know what I mean?
And after that, this is the UKBFF men's physique as well.
Yeah.
The one is the first place. And also, this is the UK National, 2018. I came second place for that. So, which is obviously...
So in 4 years of competing, is that correct? You've been competing for 4 years now?
That's correct, yeah.
So if you just look at your trophies, you can tell how many you won, how many second place, third place, and everything.
Definitely.
From what I've counted on your Instagram bio, I counted 1, 2, 3, 4. I counted 6 or 7. That's probably top threes. I'm sure this number is wrong.
Yeah.
So that's why I was asking you, like, how many? I'm just asking for the sake of the normal guy out there listening to us. Like,
yeah.
For example, per year, how many competitions you're doing?
You know what? Yeah, because I've done quite a lot of competition, but the reason why is because I only count first place. That's it. Second.
Okay. All right. Okay.
I just want to win the show. I'm not here for second. I'm not here for third. I'm not here for fourth. I want to dominate the show.
All right.
Or don't count the first place. That's it.
Okay, so you're only counting your first places. You're not counting your second places, your third, your top 5 now. The only thing which matters is first place.
Yeah.
I like that.
I work hard for these, so I want to dominate the show. And this second place is a failure. Nothing more than first.
Dude, I respect that, and I love the work ethic. And I like to hear that from you, because I mean, I've competed with you. I mean, I've seen you again going on stage, and I can see like the confidence with which you approach any show. Is like, yo, I'm just going out there. I'm just going to take the trophy and go home. Simple as that. And I remember that story when you're just like in the crowd, you're like, you know what, this show is shit. I'm just going to go in and win it, and then getting on the stage and just flipping winning yeah, you know what I mean. And that's really shows like to have that kind of confidence. It took you years, of course, but you know that, okay, you've been putting the work for that shit.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean? Now, for you to compete with such intensity per year, I mean, you were telling me earlier that I think you got 10 shows lined up this year. Is that correct?
Yes, I got 10 shows lined up this year.
So we already in April. You got 10 shows lined up this year. I mean, for myself, I know I've competed a little bit in this space, and I know what it takes to actually get ready for the shows in and out, over and over. Now, how do you? I hate this word, by the way. I fucking hate this word. How do you balance things between life as a father, work, business, whatever it is, and then because I know that competing requires a lot.
Yes, I know that.
Yeah. So how do you balance that?
You know what? I thank God for my wife, because my wife's onto
okay.
That's how we make it. We make it in the gym anyway. So she understands what I'm doing, basically. Right. So how do I balance it? It's right here, man. It's meant I have a lifestyle. I have a work. I don't go out, I don't drink. Right.
Okay.
Finish work, go to gym, and that's it. That's my lifestyle. I'm not trying to create a summer body or things like that. I'm trying to create a lifestyle. You understand what I'm saying? So what I do, because I'm so used to it, because gym is part of my lifestyle, I can't do nothing without gym. If I don't go to gym, I hate rest day. I don't like it. Bam, in the morning, wake up 6 o'clock in the morning. I ever train 2 times a day. I train in the morning and I train during my lunchtime. That's it.
Oh, yeah.
So how I balance that is that I train from Monday to Friday, right? The Saturday, Sundays for my family. That's it. That's those 2 days on my rest day.
Dude, you know what? I do the exact same thing. Because I'm father as well. Like weekends is kind of like family time, but like during the week, I train at work. And I really love your answer when you were saying that, dude, that's my lifestyle. You know what I mean? Like, that's my lifestyle. And my lifestyle is well balanced with all these workouts, all these preparations. That's how I balance my life. You know?
That's what I'm saying. I have a balanced lifestyle, so I'm really, really happy with it.
Yeah.
You know, wake up in the morning, go to gym, bang, dress up for work, bang. That's it. During my lunchtime, 12 o'clock, I go to gym. Come back at night, go to gym again, come back late, spend time with my family before my baby goes to bed, kiss my baby. That's it. They go to bed Monday to Friday, Saturday, Sunday. My family go to cinemas. We go wherever we want to go. You know, we go to the park. You know, play with my daughter, and yeah, I'm pretty much happy with it. That's it.
Dude. And you said something which really resonated with me. Is like your missus is 100% behind you.
Of course.
And as we always say, like behind every great man there is a greater woman.
Yes.
The fact that she's behind you on that, like, it is so supportive. Because I know, like, when I'm going through my prep, and then you got all the mood swings, they got to cope with that shit. You know what I mean? I mean, help you with the meal prep, like, and then for a woman to be able to withstand you within those tough times, like, you know that, okay, you've got everything to win.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's something I really comment.
One more thing.
Yeah, absolutely. You know what I mean? Absolutely.
That's it.
Absolutely.
I'm even trying I'm going to make my missus compete as well, probably later this year. You know, she's going to compete as well.
That's great. That's fantastic, man. That's fantastic. It's really good because, I mean, you're on the same lifestyle, you know. Like, I mean, these days I don't get time to train my missus as much, but when we do, it's always like the best sessions because we support each other. I mean, got a girl who can actually, you've seen her like in future, like she's spotting me on those heavy weights, and like she's really like there, like, come on, quit being a little bitch, do some work, man. You know what I mean? So
1400, 1500 and things.
Yeah, man. So that's really that's a great thing to have, and I really commend you for that. Now, you've just mentioned that, you know, you hate your rest days. You go to the gym like probably sometime you go twice in a week. And I really want to provide some value to the listeners of the show. And because I believe that you're a very experienced and competitor, because you competed a lot, man. Walk me through a little bit your routine, your weekly routine, and while you're prepping for a show in terms of training, nutrition. Just give me a quick snapshot of what it's like.
Okay, cool. You know what? Give us a snapshot. I train from Monday to Friday. For example, when I'm probably about 3 weeks out. So what I do, I train. You know, my intense training, you know, comes up really high. That's when I start doing, you know, lightweight and low reps. That's when I start. When I'm 3 weeks out, I start counting my carbs. Right. So basically, Monday to Friday, but I'm doing chest on Monday. I have about my carbs in the morning. In a day, I have about 100 grams of carbs in a day. I get my carbs from porridge. Number one, after porridge, I get my carbs from sweet potato. That's my 100 grams of carbs a day. So I basically have my porridge in the morning. Go to work. I'm doing chest session in the morning. Do lots of repetition. That's what I do. I do lots of rep. Bang out gym for like 1 hour. That's it. Then on Tuesday, that's my back day because Tuesday, that's my back day. I have my 100 grams of carbs again. Did a lot of repetition. You know, on Wednesday, that's when I train legs, right? Because legs do require lots of, you know, So on leg day, I have about 200 grams of carb because that kills you a lot.
Yeah. Okay.
I bang on my legs and do this. I don't do heavy. When I'm free, I don't do heavy at all. I don't do volumes. That's it. That's what gives you more definition.
Okay.
Obviously. So my protein intake is higher than my carbs intake when I'm 3 weeks out. I think that's size. Right.
Okay.
So then on Thursday, then I do my shoulder. Then on Friday, then I do my arms. Then Saturday and Sunday, I take a rest day. But when I'm 2 weeks out, I don't have no rest day. I go to the gym every day. That's it. When I'm 2 weeks out, I don't train legs.
Okay. I mean, one thing as well I wanted to remind everybody listening, you are a physique competitor. You know, you train physique, so we compete obviously like topless, wearing a board shorts, and really like we are judged. I mean, you are judged in terms of asymmetry, athleticism, and presence on the stage, and that's a big difference between that and bodybuilding because they not want you to be like huge per se. They just want you to have that athletic, lean, achievable body. Is that correct?
Yes,
so So just to recap again, in terms of training, and again, like that's what you do when you 3 weeks out, 2 weeks out. Is just like obviously protein is higher than carbs, training body parts each day, not going super heavy per se, just going high reps, more volume. Then when you get to 2 weeks out, now we start obviously like increasing the intensity of the training. So we go like full on 7 days. That's what you do. And I guess that's what's been helping you to get all those trophies.
That's it, seriously. I started competing. That's what I've been doing, and it's working for me. Remember, once everyone has got different, everyone body's different. I am natural athlete. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't need to actually go extreme like what they do by taking lots of, doing water loads and things like that. My body's different. So everyone has got different body. You have to understand your body. You have to understand the way your body responds. You have to understand the way your body works. Because I understand my body. So that's why I'm able to do all this routine. That's my routine. When I'm 2 weeks out, I cut my carbs to 0 carbs at all. I stay so lean that when I'm 1 week out, I start carving up so bad. I don't do water loads. I don't do water. I start carving up so bad, right?
Okay.
When I'm 7 days out, number one, I take 200 grams of carbs. When I'm 6 days out, I double my carbs. I take 400 grams of carbs. When I'm 3 days out, I take 600 grams of carbs in a day. Then when I'm probably 2 days out, I take about 1,000 grams of carbs. So when I'm 48 hours, when I'm 24 hours out, then I cut the carbs again. That's it.
Okay.
When I cut the carbs.
It's a very interesting process, and I really love what you just mentioned, that we are all different, and then you found what works for you.
Exactly.
And that's what I love about fitness, and I always keep saying that, like, dude, we all got a driving license, but we all drive differently.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So like, there's a theory which is there. Obviously, you need to be in a caloric deficit, all this kind of stuff. But like, in the practical terms, because you are different, your body is different, it reacts differently to different workout, nutrition regimen. You've got to find what works for you and then just keep pounding it hard.
Yeah, to keep going.
And I think, it's something you're doing a great job at it. I'm going to transition into my next question now, which I think you touched on a little bit, revolves around drugs in the sport, talking steroids and all these kind of things. Because you did mention that you got called out. I mean, the thing with the generation where we're living now is the minute you start looking above average, everybody assumes that you're taking something.
Definitely. Yeah.
And what's your take on that?
You know what? It's a fitness, so everyone's got their own opinion. You know.
Right.
So if that's the route you want to go, man, it's up to you. But as long as you know the consequence of taking it. Right. According to research, I've seen it. I've done the research, and I've also seen it practically. About what it does to people. For example, Arnold Schwarzenegger, used to be big and down, but let's talk about Ronnie Coleman as well. Look at the way he's big now. Look at the state that he's. You know what I mean? So I don't want to be, because I just, I'm promoting fitness, right?
Mm-hmm.
You want to promote fitness, right? You promote fitness naturally. You don't have to fake it, And one thing about the younger generation coming up now is that they want the easy way. Now, fuck the easy way. You work hard for it. I've been training my heart out for like 8 years today. No easy way, man. If I was on something, I would have gone bigger than these,
Yeah.
I went to meet my doctor. My doctor told me that, I want to get big as these. You know what my doctor told me? There's no way you can get bigger than this except you're 10,000 calories a day, and I don't have the stomach for that.
Okay.
Or has to go on juice.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do that. I want a fitness. When I'm 50, I want to look like 20. That's why I'm doing this. I'm putting money in the bank in the future. That's what I'm doing. When I'm 70, I want to look like what? Probably 30.
I feel you do.
Just stay real. Just stay natural. You don't have to. You don't have to go all the way. It's not that deep. I know you want to get a body. I know you want to get big. I know you want to 6 packs. And you want to compete. You want to get on the stage. But work your heart out, man. Nothing comes easy in this life. For you to get something, you have to work for it.
Absolutely.
That's the techniques I'm using, and that's it. I'll never for 1 second go on drugs. But if you want to go on drugs, I mean, it's up to you. It's your opinion, man. But my advice to you, I don't think you need it.
Respect for that. You know, it's one of those things in the industry, like, it has become so widespread. I mean, I see people on the Instagram comments, you're a bit shredded, you get called out, because so many athletes, celebrities are obviously doing this shit. And I'm the person who is always like, you know what? That's your opinion. I mean, whatever people want to do in their life, let them do it. You know, the same way, like, I know, like, there's drugs in the sport, there's steroids, there's all these kind of things. And people go on stage and they cheat their way there. And they manage to win because they're onto something. And some people decide to take the risk. And I always say that when you do something, like, you need to weigh the pros and the cons. You know, like for example, I mean, you've got smokers. I mean, you see on the pack of fags every day, like, dude, you're going to die. They still light up a fag. You know what I mean? Because and people doing gear. I mean, I guess it's the same shit for them. I've never taken anything. I mean, you know me, I'm still skinny as fuck anyway. I've never taken anything. And when I have those conversations, because I know many guys who are using it. I have those conversations with them, and I'm like, dude, if it helps you, go do you, but don't try to convince me to do that shit as well.
No.
You know what I mean? Because I feel like the two parts, the part of people who are actually using gear, I try to make the one who are not using gear use gear. The part who is not using gear is trying to make the guys who are using gear not use gear. I'm like, dude, stay to your side. At the end of the day, we're all gonna die.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Exactly.
Me and they tell me, you know, when it's someone bigger than me, I'm like, oh, this guy's bigger than me. He tells me, oh, he's on something. I'm like yesterday, one guy came to me. You know, when I was training, I told him to take a video and things like that. And he told me that, oh, bro, you're big and cut, like, you're something. I'm like, no, I'm natural. All I take is my pre-workout and obviously my BCA, you know. And he told me, because he did the pro show that came in, I think last month or something, so it came second. Then he told me he's on gear, like, he just want to be Mr. Olympia. But I try to tell him, you know what, it's not that deep, man. You know, just natural. You know what I mean? He said, no, he doesn't want to stay natural. You know, he wants something because he wants to be the best in the world. I'm like, oh,
you know, I do respect any athletes, you know, besides the use of gear or not, because the real one who are using gear, and putting in the work, I respect them, because they risk everything. And for me, I'm like, do you, but don't come in and tell me what to do. You do you, it's cool. Keep jabbing your ass, man. It's fine. You know, but and for me, I'm like, go do you. I'm going to do me. Like, everybody got a different measure of success. But I mean, I really like your take on that. There's no point. And I know, like, if somebody doesn't know you, they're going to look at you and be like, oh yeah, he's jabbing his ass.
I get lost of me. I get these. Man. And I'm like, which means I'm actually doing something good. You know,
exactly. That's what it means. Like, when they come and ask you, like, what you own, you know, like, okay, you know what? I'm doing something right here. I'm doing something right.
I just showed them what I'm on. I just showed them my C4 pre-workout. I showed them my BCA.
Yeah.
Amino nutrition. I showed them my glutamate from USN. And that's what I'm on. Nothing else.
Yeah. Which is good. You should take it as a compliment. I mean, moving on. What we're going to transition and then wrap this up anyway, because I don't want to take too much of your time. But I'm really enjoying this conversation we're having here. What's in the future for you? I know you're competing a lot. You obviously want to be the best. You want to be on top of your game. What's your goals? What's in the future for you? What kind of aspirations you have?
Okay, my goal is the number one is to compete with the best. You know, Olympia stage. You know, we all know Olympia. I want to compete among the best. You know, in the world. That's my goal. And another goal is to hold my home gym as well.
Okay.
You know, I'm gonna work towards that. You know, it's just, everything take a bit of a time, step by step.
Oh yeah, definitely.
This year, my short-term goal is definitely I'm going pro.
Yeah.
If I don't achieve my pro still this year, I'm a damn failure. So that's what's on my head. When I'm training, That's what I got to my head. I want to go pro. That's it, nothing more. So right now, that's my short-term goal. And in the future, my long-term goal is to, compete with the best in the world, Olympia stage, and, also have my home, gym, and also able to advise people, train people, tell them, motivate them and tell them, look, you can do this, you can do whatever you want to do as long as you put your mind on it. Your heart is on it. Let the fire keep burning. That nothing you can achieve in this world if your mind is on it. And that's my lifestyle, and that's my motivation. And definitely I'm gonna get there. It might take a while, but I'm gonna get there.
There is this saying that the water always beats the rocks. So as long as you keep going, you will achieve it, man. Definitely. Like the only failure is giving up. Yeah. And that applies to anything in life. Like I really like that. And for anybody who is listening and don't know what the pro status is when you compete, it's obviously like there are a lot of amateur shows, and then obviously like getting the pro status, first of all, you start getting paid for what you're doing. Yeah. Which makes a massive difference in life. Those proteins are not going to get, paid by themselves. Yeah. And then obviously the standard of the competition is much higher. It's more like, serious. But do you think as well, because you want to go pro, and I know that the pro world is full of gear, steroid and everything. I know there's a lot of federation who got like pro status, natural. But the stage like the Olympia, I mean, everybody's jabbing. Everybody knows that. It's like, drug is in the sport. Mm-hmm. How do you think you're going to rank that?
You know what? Yeah. Number one is that, like I said, I'm not going to go on gear. Never. I'm not even thinking about it. I want to show people that without these, you can achieve these. That's
Great.
Without these, you can achieve these. Now I'm going to go pro naturally, and I'm going to be on Olympian stage naturally. The matter of working hard is hard work and dedication, and that's it. Your sleeping pattern, your eating pattern, and your training pattern. I remember one thing, I don't have a coach. Some of them have a coach.
Yeah.
I trust myself.
You self-taught. Yeah.
Mr. Olympia, all this, men's physique, going pro. They all have a coach. But I don't have a coach.
Sorry, carry on.
Yeah, because I know my capabilities. I know my abilities. I know what I can achieve, and I know what I can do. So I don't need a coach.
Do you think that's an advantage or a disadvantage?
Or having a coach?
Yeah.
Having a coach is an advantage because your coach kind of like motivate you, helps you. When you're training alone, you want to kind of lift every weight. You don't have no sport.
Yeah.
I don't even have sport in the gym as well. I just do my own damn thing. Because I feel shy for asking someone to spot me in gym. If I can't do it, I'll do a little bit of it, but I'll try to do it.
Yeah.
And I just want to say,
you get your best lift when you know that there is nobody spotting you. You're like, shit, I just put like 3 plates on me, dude. You better fucking bench that shit. Right. Last question, and then we're going to wrap this up, man. And I really want to take a big takeaway from you, from your experience in competing in the competition world in terms of men physique. Okay. And I know that there's a lot of young aspiring guys out there. I mean, you can actually look in the gyms. A lot of young guys, they want to come out and then start competing and all these kind of things. Really getting that confidence as well. Like we've all started because we had zero confidence. I mean, we were just little pussies and then all skinny and shit. So, what advice can you give to the young, upcoming physique athletes?
My advice is that, just do what you have to do to make yourself happy. Number one is to believe in yourself and have confidence in yourself. Because you're going out there to show who you are. Because for the fact that you're stepping on stage, right, is a confidence. Right?
Yeah.
So after that confidence, the next thing is to believe in yourself that you can do this. Right, because you're having so many, because this world is full of competitors. It's a competition, that's it. So you don't have to look at your next neighbor, you don't have to look at your next neighbor. Look at yourself, be yourself, and just believe in yourself. And that's it, you can do it. If your mind, what the mind can conceive, you can achieve.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah, believe in yourself. Don't go through, because obviously one of the main part of fitness is that you want to look fit. You don't want to, at the end of the day, when you gain hold out, you don't want to have problems or complications, right?
Yeah,
Fitness
absolutely.
for fit people. That's it. It's not meant for you know, these at this level, then later on look something else. You don't have to. My advice to you: don't look at what other people are doing. No, look at yourself, work on yourself, have confidence in yourself, believe in yourself. And I promise you, smash wherever goal you have in life, you will smash it. As long as you believe in yourself, and that's it. That's my lifestyle. That's what
Respect, man. Respect. I really like that. And I think it's a great ending to the show today. And man,
and again, you know, let me say something here. You know that you had a goal, like you yourself, not my motivation.
Oh, how am I?
You had a goal. You want to own your home gym.
Yes, sir.
Bro, and you did it.
Yes, sir. Dude.
Now, when I think about you, bro, you are part of my motivation as well. Because I have a lot of things. I think about my family. I think about you, like you having your home gym. That makes me go crazy in gym. That makes me want to hurt my body so bad. You understand what I'm saying?
Thank you, sir, man.
So you're part of my motivation as well, because you set a goal and you smashed the goal. And since
Thank you.
that time on that gym, that's how I've been living my life. Set goals, smash goals.
Smash them, man. You know, it's thank you. I mean, those are really kind words, and I really take it to heart. It's one of those things, you know, it was a crazy idea I started off with. And I've been like scratching this idea for like 18 months in my head. I'm like, you know what? I got to do this.
Yeah.
And now it's done. And then I'm like, okay, what's next? And it's always good for me to inspire other people. And you know, like I'm always open to help as well. And coming from you as well, you know, I mean, you're one of the guys I look up to, because I don't like got a stick physique. I see your work ethic day in, day out. Like no matter what, I know I will always see like a snap on Instagram post of you like training. I'm like, this guy, man, no matter what, it's snowing, it's raining, it's hot, like it's fucking head weight. The dude is getting shit done, you know what I mean? Like, guys like always find excuses like, oh, I don't have time, I can't do this, I'm a father. I'm like, dude, you know, even me, I fell into that when my son was first born. And then the gym and everything, like, start plotting into me. Like, at some point, I was like, yo, I own the gym and I only train like 2-3 times per week. Like, I let myself go, but having people like you, and it's not just like calling all the time, it's just like, yo, I see you, dude. I see you on the ground. When I double tap, like, yo, I see you, man. And I'm like, yo, you got to do the work. And I think it's very inspiring. And dude, I really want to thank you for your time.
Of course.
You know, and I really love to have like meaningful conversation with people like you, because I think we're on the same wavelength in terms of like, you know, goals and like how we go for it. Yeah. And I really appreciate you taking the time today. And where can we find you on social media? You got a website, something happening?
Yeah, basically I'm a social media. I am Luxon, right? You can have it out there on my Snapchat as well. See my training pattern and my eating pattern. I am Luxon Fitness on my Snapchat, and also Facebook. My name is Adewale Balogun. You know, so when you type in my name, Adewale Balogun, it comes up. I'll be the first person. You know, that's my fan page.
Yeah, I got you, man. I'm going to link that up in the description of the show on Facebook, on Instagram. I'm going to link that up everywhere. And I'm going to wrap this up. Guys, thanks again for listening to the show, for watching. If you're watching on Instagram, whatever you're watching. And as I said before when we started, this show is brought to you by Rise Coaching. And this is the online coaching platform where we help you turn straight around, get your head right like we are here. Get your head right, get your body right, and then you start making an impact around yourself and really inspire people. So Adewale, Ben, thanks for your time. Really, really appreciate it. And of course, we're going to be staying in touch.
I promise you, before my show 27th of next month, definitely we're gonna smash that. We're gonna have a proper leg session.
We're gonna do the work, man.
One thing is that I am challenging Tolu as well. UKBFF. I'm doing I'm gonna be on the stage 90 kg shredded.
Oh yeah.
Solomon, I'm challenging it, man. I'm commentary. You take up the challenge with him. 90 kg shredded. Bodybuilding.
He's definitely going to see this video for sure.
Of course, yeah.